Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is for December the 6th through to the 12th. Oh, what has just come out for you? It's hiding in there. Oh, the Seven of Wands. It may be a bit of a struggle. It may not be that apparent straight away, but you are getting yourself in a better position this week with the Seven of Wands coming out as the main energy. So fantastic effort. And this is from your own strength of will, really feeling like you can also be able to defend yourself. Maybe you've been saving some money here, which has been good with this Four of Pentacles. So there's a sense that there is something stable. There's a stable base now that you can platform off from. So however that applies in your life, whether this is, you've found somewhere that you can, okay, just regroup and now let's move forward. So that's kind of the energy that's coming through for you. It feels good. That Four of Pentacles is a real Capricorn energy. So something feels like, okay, I've got this under control in my life where it may not have felt in control. So we have the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So this, the Queen of Cups can be something related to your mother even, or it can be around self-love, looking after yourself. The Seven of Swords, it feels like there was a sense of wanting to get away from a person or a situation, or you were moving on, like there was a sense of, moving on from somebody that is kind of represented as this Queen of Cups energy. It's something to do with just stepping out and finding your own independence and freedom that's come in here. That feels like there may have been that you've visited somebody as well. And this might be someone that, I just feel like you've moved on from someone. And this may be, like I said, somebody that you've gone to see or visit. And it's kind of like, yes, it was nice to visit them. I kind of getting this feeling of like family. Sometimes you go and visit family. And yes, there is love there. And this is why I'm kind of getting motherish kind of energy, but not all of you have your mothers around. But it feels like maybe you visited someone and now you're happy to be moving on. And this might have just been an energy that I just feel like you've visited an energy, whether this is a person, because it could be a water sign, could be a Cancer energy, could be Pisces, could be Scorpio. But yeah, someone that you've had or a situation that you've had an emotional connection with, and now you're ready to, it's like you connected at that time, now you're moving on. And then we've got this Nine of Pentacles at the base, which is the energy of kind of it's independence, being happy within your own skin. So this is where I do feel like, yes, you've kind of, and it doesn't mean you've detached from this energy. It just kind of feels like you might just need your space, some time where you're feeling like you can do things on your own 2 feet, that this is something you're doing. So the Nine of Pentacles is very much an independent energy. And this is where I feel like you're working on something here. And it's something that you really need to be working on to get yourself in a better position from perhaps that emotional energy that was there. So you found some kind of stability around that, which is actually really nice. So let's pull an energy from, so it just feels like I keep getting the words obligation, or there was something or you had to do, or someone you had to visit or connect with, and now it's, you've kind of freeing yourself from that, or whether it's just, however that's presenting. It says the present of love will always cast out fear. You've got quite a few here, Capricorn, so I'm going to read them. I am the loving energy of the universe. Beautiful. Now, this one is in reverse. It says, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Now, this I feel like is something that you are working on deep down, and maybe you're conscious of it, maybe you're not. Maybe it's something that's just there in the background that's kind of underneath, and you either it's just something that's there. You may not necessarily be wanting to share this with a lot of people. It's kind of like, I've got to get on with everyday life, but there's something there that you're aware of that's being worked on. And this one is in energy flows where my intention goes. And I feel like this is where you kind of know that this is there. You've moved on from this energy and you're processing on a deep down level, but it's not something that you're necessarily wanting to focus on the whole time, or you want to be in your conscious mind the whole time. So this is where it feels like there is something going on deep down, that there is some healing energy flowing to, but it's not on a conscious, it's not on a level that's out there, if that makes any sense. So I feel like you've got a specific kind of target. Yeah, let me see if I can explain this. It just feels like it's kind of like you will put time into that when you're ready and when you're ready to sit down and be with that energy. But while you're busy doing other stuff, your energy is going to be flowing in a different direction. But it still feels like, so some of the energy might trickle down to that. But it's kind of, so yeah, it's kind of an interesting energy like that. Not that you're avoiding it, it's just that you're prioritizing things as well. So understanding that this thing that's healing is something that could take some time. So it's not like you expecting it to heal overnight and just kind of, I'll spend a day just focusing on that and it will be gone. It's something that you realize is going to be there for a while and you need to work on. So, and not letting it kind of overtake your everyday. So yeah, interesting. I mean, you still need to function and do other things. We've got a collective of pixies and laced moon's daughter. Interesting. So a collective of pixies would suggest there's people around you that you can connect and even celebrate with. Maybe there's been some kind of celebration around as well with people who are like familiar to you. So it could have been around family or people that you feel like are on the same kind of level as you or same. You got that kind of tribe, family vibe. And we've got laced moon's daughter here, which is she's a bit of a cheeky old energy, this one. And this is the energy of wild at heart, wild spirit. And it's kind of, it's an interesting energy. I just have to look at this because it is this sense that you have, well, it's the energy. It doesn't feel like a main energy. That's why I'm kind of tuning into it here, Capricorn. It feels like it's a part, and I'm not even sure if this feels like a part of you. So sometimes we connect with energies and they don't necessarily feel like us, but there's something we're connecting to. And this feels like there's this wildness of spirit that's kind of there, or a sense of freeing yourself, which is there as well, but it also doesn't necessarily feel like it's you. So it's kind of this out-of-body experience that, yeah, it's kind of an interesting one when I'm looking at it and tuning into it, because it feels like on one part of you is celebrating freedom, another part is still kind of being quite serious over here. So it's like, yeah, it's an interesting combination of energies coming through with this. So, yeah. There is a part of you that's feeling a little bit wild and free, but it's something that you're not necessarily identifying with, or if that makes any sense, but the energy is there, if that makes any sense. So this is what we've got. We've got open your heart to love as the message from the Ascended Masters, and persistence from Lou. So we've got Jesus and Lou coming in here as the Ascended Masters. So I would say just keep going. Keep going with where it is that you're feeling like you're being guided, because this feels like, stay on the path, keep going, even though it may not feel like, it may feel like there's kind of challenges around you with this persistence energy. It's like stay on it and keep your heart open, because sometimes it can be like if there's something going on, it might be might want to close your heart. And it's kind of saying be open to experiences, be open to the world. Not ones that are going to hurt you, but there's something you're working on here, and you get, like I said, you're getting yourself in a better position, and they're saying keep going, keep going. So that's kind of the message that you're getting here, Capricorn. So let's pull. But at the same time, it feels like there's something deep going on that you're processing emotionally or healing as well. So let's have a look. And it does feel like it's got something to do with childhood or mother or self-love of some sort. It says, I love my body. I create peacefulness in my mind, and my body reflects this peacefulness as perfect health. So it's an affirmation card for you. And this one says, I'm safe in the universe and all life loves and supports me. I breathe in the fullness and richness of life, I observe with joy as life abundantly supports me and supplies me with more good than I can imagine. So that's really beautiful. And it's interesting as well when we're looking at this Queen of Cups energy, getting yourself in a better position here, because this is around emotional safeness as well. And it can also be around your home. You know, this could be actually getting in a better position in terms of where you're living at this moment in time as well. Like maybe there's been, I feel like you kind of, maybe you're just finding yourself in a more stable, there's more stability for whatever reason coming in, which feels good. And it's sort of like, okay, let's pull a charm. We've got the turtle, beautiful, the beautiful little turtle. And I love this, and especially with that Queen of Cups energy, because this is a journey. This is a soul journey, a journey of your heart. And the little turtle is always about something that is coming through that is soul food, soul energy for you, that is good for your soul. And it's saying that the interesting journey of the turtle is it's keep going. You know, the journey, the turtle comes out of the egg and then has to cross over the sand to get into the water. And I feel like you're in that process of crossing over the sand at this moment in time. And that's why keep going, persistence, you're getting yourself in a better position. And I feel like you kind of either right on the edge of jumping into the ocean, or some of you might already have done that. And it's like you are so close, you know, you are right there about to go into a place where you feel really at home. The ocean is where the turtle lives. It is a sense that brings it great peace. It feels like very soul connected there. And, you know, once it can float in and start connecting with the currents, then things can start to flow, things can start to move. But it's just that last little bit of getting there. And you'll all be at different stages. Some of you might feel like you're in the middle of the sand, and some of you feel like you're right close to the edge of the water. Some of you feel like you've jumped into the ocean. It's saying you're on that path, and where you're going is going to be somewhere very nourishing on a very deep soul level and replenishing. So I feel like there's a sense of coming home, which is actually really nice, however that applies in your life, coming home to yourself even, or coming home to a physical place where you're feeling safe, or coming home to a physical home, or just feeling more like yourself. So that's a really nice energy to be coming in for you, Capricorn. So I'm happy with that. So, and this Nine of Pentacles energy as the overall energy is someone that's very much at home within themselves. They don't need other people around all the time. There's a very independent energy with this, which is actually, I think, you know, doesn't mean that there's not other people coming in, but it just is this lovely energy. So beautiful, Capricorn. A very, very nice reading for you coming through this week, which I love. And it's kind of got that more sense of there's something that's grounding into stability, which is nice. So that's it, Capricorn. Just a reminder that your 2022 yearly forecasts are out. So the link for that will be in the description box below. It's a comprehensive view of what's coming in for you in 2022. We're going to look at some astrology. We're going to look at the general energies of the year, tune in on career, money, love, health, all that sort of stuff, and then go month by month and see what the general pattern of the year is. When is it good to be doing certain things? So that's all in the 2022 yearly forecast. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. And also please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, the usual spiel, Capricorn, because that lets YouTube know that you appreciate this content and helps with the growth of the channel. Thanks, Capricorn.